I carefully got ready, preparing to welcome my husband home after his military service. When I saw him walk through the door, I quickly hid, planning to surprise him, but when I looked closely at his face, I was shocked. The man in front of me was not my husband at all. In a rush, I grabbed a frying pan and slammed it against the back of his head.
You're not my husband!
Your husband is dead.
When I saw my husband's photo, I couldn't hold back anymore. I had waited for 10 whole years, only to end up with a cold, lifeless photograph. Tony hurried over to comfort me, then took off my wedding ring and placed a ring of his own on my finger, one he had prepared in advance.
Now I'll be your husband.
What?
That's what he asked before he died.
I was furious. No matter what, I could not accept him. So, I angrily kicked him out of the house. Losing my husband nearly broke me. I cried all day long. But Tony didn't leave. He was worried that I might do something extreme. Just then, he heard the sound of glass breaking and rushed through the kitchen window. Fortunately, I had only fainted. Tony immediately carried me into the bathroom and splashed cold water on my face to wake me up. As I slowly regained consciousness, Tony breathed a sigh of relief. He had promised my husband that he would take good care of his wife. If anything happened, he would never forgive himself. Although I knew he meant well, I still couldn't accept it, so I asked him to leave. But when I came out of the bathroom, I saw Tony wearing my husband's clothes. In that moment, I felt as though my husband had returned to me. I walked up behind him, gently resting my head on his shoulder, and began to share my years of longing and pain. Tony, deeply moved by my words, slowly turned around and gently kissed me. From that moment on, I slowly began to accept him. We washed dishes together every day, read books together, and did the things we loved. Our relationship deepened. Whenever I started to feel the pangs of missing my husband, Tony would thoughtfully bring me flowers to comfort me. Over time, I realized that I had fallen in love with the man standing before me. Just as I was ready to accept this new love, Tony suddenly put on his military uniform, preparing to leave. He said he had received an urgent mission and had to leave immediately. I quickly blocked the door with my body, hoping he wouldn't leave me, but he said he had to return to the army before dark. The past few days had been the happiest of his life, and he asked me to wait for him at home. Watching Tony walk away, I felt a deep sense of loss. I never imagined that in just a few days of being together, I would fall deeply in love with this man. But what surprised me even more was that as soon as Tony left, my late husband returned.